أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. Continuing with the course on guiding students to discerning between the 10 recitations. In the previous lesson, we looked at one of the ways of making takhfif of the hamza, which was ibdal, changing it into a letter of mad, which was applied by Susi. Today's lesson, we're looking at naql, which literally means to transfer. It's also one of the ways of making takhfif of the hamza. In this case, it is applied primarily by Warsh. There are others who apply it at times, but the one that you'll hear it being applied for the most is Warsh. So it takes place when a hamza mutaharrika, meaning a hamza that has haraka, fatha, kasra, or dhamma, is preceded, it comes before it, a sakin sahih. For example, alam aqul. You have the hamza, and before it there is a sakin letter. So what happens is that the haraka of the hamza is transferred to the sakin. The haraka of the hamza, transfer it and you put it onto the sakin letter that comes before it, and thereafter the hamza is dropped. So that's the way of making takhfif, that the hamza is not actually pronounced. So alam aqul will happen over here. This hamza that you have as a haraka, that fatha that it has goes onto the meme. This fatha of the hamza goes onto the meme, the sakinah before it, and thereafter the hamza is omitted completely. So alam aqul will be read as anam aqul. Anam aqul is read as anam aqul. In order for the naql to take place, the hamza and the sakin sahih must be in separate words. So therefore, if it is in one word like وَيَنْأَوْنَ al-Quran, al-Khabar, and so on, then naql will not take place for Warsh. It must be in separate words. Although the lam al-ta'rif, the lam that makes a word definite, it is written joined to the word that follows it, it is considered as being separate. So Warsh will make the naql in the likes of wal-ard. You have the lam al-ta'rif, you have a hamza that comes after it. So the hamza is preceded by a sakin letter. Although it's written as one thing, it's treated as two separate words. So naql will take place and will be read as walaru. In the likes of fil arud, it will be read as filarud and not filarud. Okay, you don't read the letter of mad. In order for the naql to take place, the sakin letter must be a sahih. What does that mean? It means that it must not be a letter of mad. If it's a letter of mad, then naql will not take place. Instead, you're going to make mad. The reason we make mad is to secure the correct pronunciation of the hamza. Okay, so the mad is there, and therefore naql is not necessary. So Warsh will read قالوا وإنما, and you won't make naql over there. If it is a letter of lim though, then the naql will be made. So خالوا إلى, you have the hamza, and it is preceded by the waw that is sakin. This waw is not a letter of mad here, so therefore the naql will take place. It will be read as خالويلا, خالويلا. The likes of عذاب أليم, and the word عذاب ends in a tanween, and that tanween has a pronunciation of a noon sakina. It's not written, but it's pronounced عذاب, ending with a noon sakina. So therefore naql will take place, and the haraka of the hamza will be transferred to the noon sakina, despite it not being written. For last period as عذاب نليم, عذاب نليم, عذاب أليم. Naql will take place and will be read as عذاب نليم. The sakin letter preceding hamza is the meme jam, the meme of plurality. Then the naql will not take place. Instead, sila will be made. So lahum aminu will be read as lahumu aminu, and not lahum aminu. You don't make naql over there, and this sila will be discussed in another chapter. So you can pause the video at this particular point. To complete the exercise, you have to highlight where Warsh will apply naql. You're looking for a hamza that has a haraka, and preceding it, coming before it, there is a sakin letter in a separate word. Once you've completed, you can unpause and continue. Next part of the exercise is to listen to the recitation of the verses. So you can focus on the highlighted part to listen for the naql. The haraka of the hamza is transferred to the sakinah before it, and then it is dropped. And this, when we hear it being applied, you know it will be most likely for warsh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال ألم قل لكم مما تنبت الأرض من بقلها ولهم عذاب أليم ويفسدون في الأرض وإذ نجيناكم من آل فرعون. Note that in this example over here, Ali, you have the mad battle that we covered before, and despite the fact that the knuckle takes place and the hamza is no longer present, the mad is still applied. So you still have the option of qasr tawassudan to in that. إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة أن لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها. Remember that we did a number of rules to identify warsh, and over here the mad battle was present in some of these verses. So if you missed the naql, but you had the mad battle, that's another way of identifying the riwayah of warsh. You can now listen to the remaining surahs and as many other surahs as you can. Try and listen only and don't look at the mushaf. Try and listen for the naql. When you hear the naql, then you know you are listening to the riwayah of warsh. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.